big world, but we thought we were bigger.
We've become in the cold light of day, we're flaming the wind of the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile. No, that means I'll have to leave. up when I go out. You gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I freaking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you're secret. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your heart and temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your Baby, you can count on me now. When you're falling down, 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 I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Leaving you alone is the hardest, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, your secret. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you do just what you're told. I'll be your heart and temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you do just
history that they may prove. And when you're gone, I'll tell them my religion's you. When punctures come to kill the king upon his throne, I'm ready for their stone. I'll dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head, head, head. Like Jesus said, I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head. Dance together, forgive him before he's dead, because I'll dance. History that they may prove. And
want you to know me, cause I know then you'll see we can be true, we can be true. I want you to see what I see in us, something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be instead of fighting, instead of fighting? that I'd call you up. Baby, another way, right here standing face to face. You already know that you won. Whoa, I know that stress is gonna feel regret. Yeah, you got me thinking about where you and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? You're not coming home with me tonight. You just want a session. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hit the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want a session. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you.
Don't wanna know, can I trust you right tonight? If it's giving it to you just right, the way I take you for.
I overthought, should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain.
Oh, it's such a shame that we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't talk anymore. What was all up for? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do.
yourself in the bathroom, lying on the floor when I break through and pull you in to feel your heartbeat. Can you hear me screaming? Please don't leave me. Hold on, I still want you. Come back, I still need you. Let me take your hand, I'll make it right. I swear to love you all my life. Hold on, I still need you.
Trong khi hội nghị còn chưa bắt đầu, thì tin tức về một hải tặc thuộc thế hệ mới, một trong những thế lực thống trị thế giới, đã khiến cho cả thế giới phải xôn xao. Cuối cùng Tuấn xuất hiện vì hoàng đế của biển cả.
And I'd be lying if I said I was okay about that girl, the one I let get away. I keep saying this can't be the way it was supposed to be. I keep saying no, there's gotta be a way to get you close to me. Now I know you gotta
Không có gì phải buồn hết. Mấy đứa con gái lúc nào mà chẳng chạy theo những gã đẹp trai và tài giỏi.
But I let her get away. It's my fault, 'cause I said I needed space.
Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Whoa, I know that stress is coming, you regret it. You got me thinking about